Hello, my best known friends and lemon pie cuties. Mark the Punk Gamer, a.k.a. Mark a Punk here. And I'd like to thank all of my best known army friends for subscribing up to 600. I made it up to 600 subscribers, and I'm really excited for you guys to do that. That's awesome, you guys. The reason I'm doing this video is very special because I made it to my 600 subscribers, so it's all thanks to you guys. So what special video I have for you? The reason I have this, I'm gonna do my top 5 of my most favorite Mortal Kombat ripoff games. So these are my top 5 favorites. So I'm really excited to get into this. So my top 5 list. So please take my list as is. So these are actually my favorites that are actually pretty good in my opinion. So with a couple of nitpicks for my 5 and 4. So in this list here, so I'm excited to get into it. This is a 600 subscriber special video. So I'm gonna start with my honorable mention before I start my top 5 here. So my honorable mention for this one is going to be the Black Heart game. So this fighting game is really cool. It's a gothic fighting style, horror style fighting game. So you can actually find this game. And this is a really cool concept for a fighting game. It's called the Black Heart. If you can find it, it's one of the best fighting games in my opinion. So that is my honorable mention. So let's get on to my top 5. So of the Mortal Kombat ripoff games I do like. So my number 5 on my list is going to be Time Slaughter for the PC DOS. Oh boy, this one is actually my favorite. So with a little nitpick about this game. So Time Slaughter. So where did I come across this game? Of course, YouTube videos. That's where I found this one. So this is a rare PC DOS game that's hard to find. So it's an animated fighting game, Street Fighter-like fighting game. And with some awesome finishing moves. I will get to those in a second. So there is one negative I have to say about Time Slaughter. So the voice acting of these characters is so fucking horrible. I just can't stand it. It's funny the first time you hear it. It's just when they say it a billion times, you just fucking get sick of it after that. I'll show you an example right here in the voice acting department. It's so bad.
What's all that brown stuff on the floor? Oh yeah, that's all that shit I beat out of you.
That's typical. They always go unconscious on me.
So that is my little nitpick about this game. So the horrible voice acting of these fighting game characters in this game. So let's move on to the positives about this. So the fighting system is pretty good, like Street Fighter style. If you manage to pull off the combos in this one, this has pretty good fighting style. And yes, I have to say the fatalities are really creative in this game. It's really awesome. So I do like the fatalities in this game. I'll show you a couple of them that are actually fucking good. So here you go.
Savage win.
So yeah, they're fucking awesome in this game. So you can find this game on Abandonware, wherever you can find this game, and download it for yourself. One more positive I have to say, Dr. Claw is the announcer for this game, and it's actually fucking awesome. You hear round 2 and shit like that. That's awesome. I swear to God, Frank Welker is announcing this fighting game, Time Slaughter. It's awesome. That's one more positive about this game. So Dr. Claw. Anyway, so that's all I have to say about Time Slaughter. If you can find this game, it's actually pretty fun. So with one little negative about this game. So my number 5 is going to be Time Slaughter for the PC DOS. So there you go. Alrighty then, so my number 4th pick for this is going to be Time Killers, the arcade version. So, this is an awesome concept for a fighting game. This came out in 1992, the same year that the first Mortal Kombat came out in 92, so same year it came out. So, this game is actually pretty cool for a concept. It's time travel and all that stuff. It's a really cool concept for a game. So, let's talk about the negatives about this game. There's a couple that really bothered me. So, the final boss is a cheap fuck in that game, so he kept saying, "I'm immortal" every time you lose. Oh my god, it's annoying. Yeah, the final boss is fucking annoying in this game. So, there you go. Also, the Sega Genesis version really fucking sucks. So, it turned into a conversational piece for game collectors out there, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, that port is a conversational piece. So, yeah, the Sega Genesis version sucks. So, I implore you to play the arcade version. It's way better. So those are my couple of negatives about Time Killers a little bit. So. Alright, let's talk about the finishing moves in this game. It's actually pretty different than the other Mortal Kombat ripoffs I played. So, it's actually very easy to pull off the finishing move. The opponent must be dazed first to activate it. You have to press all face buttons to activate the finisher. The opponent must be dazed first to actually get it to work. It's actually pretty fucking satisfying. So, here's one of them.
Perfect.
So that's one of those examples of a finishing move. So, also you lose limbs like your arms and stuff. That's really cool for a concept. You lose your arm, you have to use the other arm. If you lose both arms, you're fucked. You have to use your kicking moves and all that stuff. That's really cool too. And that's about it about the finishing moves. And you lose limbs about it. So, which is awesome. Anyway, so the stages, all the stages in the Time Killers game is actually really cool. It's lively. So, from the centuries you go through, so to past to present. So, I love all stages. They're really good. And also the soundtrack is awesome too. Even Leif Erikson's stage, who else? Other character stage is awesome. So, which every timeline, which is awesome. So the soundtrack's really good too. And that's all I'm gonna say for that one. So, overall, Time Killers is an awesome game. I wish they bring this concept back, or bring the actual arcade port to the home consoles, like downloadable game console. So as a downloadable, they should do that. That'll be awesome. So with online play or something, that'll be awesome too. So bring it into home ports, an actual arcade port. So my number 4 is gonna be Time Killers, the arcade version only. Alright, my Bat Sound friends and Lemon Pie cuties. For my top 3 of my favorites here, it's all positives here on out. So this is gonna be fun here. So my number 3 pick is going to be Mesa Dark Age, arcade or the Nintendo 64 version. Either of those two versions are better. So it sucks it's only exclusive to the N64. They were having plans to making the PS1 port, whatever. Apparently it got canned at the last second. I don't know fucking why. So it's only playable on the arcade version or the Nintendo 64 version. Both versions are good, by the way. It's all positive about this game. I really love Mesa Dark Age, so this game is a mix of Soul Calibur mixed with Mortal Kombat concept, which is awesome. I love that concept of this game, so awesome. All the stages are really cool too in this game. Also, the announcer for this game is actually fucking awesome as well. Awesome. He's one of the best announcers for this game, so in my opinion. And combos are fun to do if you pull them off, so awesome. And you guys have been waiting for this topic here. So all the fatalities are really creative in this game too. Some of them are pretty bad, like Namira's, for example. She just puts the opponent into a fucking genie bottle. What the fuck was that fatality? I'm talking about the best fatalities here, so excuse me. I'm gonna show you a couple examples of them I think are awesome right here. So those couple of fatalities are fucking awesome in Mesa Dark Age for you guys. So, and my last positive, I can say the soundtrack is really good in this one too. Great soundtrack for this game. So, especially the N64 of the final boss Asmodeus. That has a better boss theme music than the arcade version, in my opinion. The N64 version. Pretty awesome final boss music. So. That's all I'm going to say for that. Oh, and the other tracks are pretty good, like Namira's stage, Lord Deimos' stage, the Executioner stage. Pretty awesome. So, it's all positive, so I really enjoyed this game. It's one of my favorite Mortal Kombat ripoff games I do enjoy. It's definitely Mesa Dark Age at my number 3. Now, my number 2 list. This might be a interesting pick for my number 2 here. So my number 2 is going to be Eternal Champions Challenge from the Dark Side on the Sega CD. It's an expansion for your Sega Genesis. This game is only exclusive to the Sega CD, which is sad. So I would love to play this. So all positives about this game. So this game is fucking awesome. There's so many ways to finish off your opponent. Okay, so I'll get into the positive right now. So I like all the different characters and stages in this game. They're very creative. All the fatalities, so here we go. All the fatalities are good. You can finish off your opponent in many ways right here. There's many to go through. I wrote the list for it. So there's vendettas, which is actual fatalities themselves. So overkills, like stage fatalities. Sudden deaths are stage fatalities, sorry. So those are pretty cool. And cinematic kills. And you see the Dark Champion come from nowhere and puts the opponent into their worst nightmare. So it turns into an FMV death scene for that specific character. So that's what's cool about that game. So the cinematic kills from the Dark Champion himself. He says, "To your death," every time. So that's pretty damn cool. So, yeah, I like this game because there's many ways to kill your fucking opponent. Many ways. It's mostly compared to Mortal Kombat X, in my opinion. Compared to it. So, it's like a better version of Eternal Champions on the Sega Genesis. This is way better. It's like 2.0 version with new characters added to it, secret characters. This shit is huge for an Eternal Champions fighting game. It really is. It's huge. There's some funny animal characters that are secret too. Secret characters to unlock. And you actually can play this as the senator in that game. He has an awesome theme music in his stage. And if you can figure out the combos in that game, it's actually pretty satisfying. So, which is awesome. There's too much to show about the finishing moves, so I don't want too much editing, so you have to see the YouTube videos to find out about it. I do recommend seeing them. They're actually pretty cool. And that's all I'm going to say about this. So, oh, the final 2 stage bosses are pretty hard, so which is Eternal Champion and the Dark Champion. So those are the 2 final bosses to that game. That's what makes the game longer. And holy crap, so this is one of my favorite Mortal Kombat ripoff games. It's definitely Eternal Champions Challenge from the Dark Side on the Sega CD exclusive. So, expansion for your Sega Genesis. So, that's all I'm going to say for that. So, my number 2 is going to be Eternal Champions Challenge from the Dark Side. I do recommend you play this. If you play it on an emulator, whatever. So, there you go. And now, my Bastown friends and Lemon Pie Cuties, this is actually my #1 favorite Mortal Kombat ripoff game. So, it's actually a really good one, and it's an unreleased PlayStation 1 game. I'm talking about the game called Thrill Kill. So, this game, oh my god, this game is awesome. If you want to kill your opponent in different ways, there's actually friendships in this game, reference to Mortal Kombat 2. Yeah, this game has many different ways to kill your opponent too. It's insane. And brutalities as well. All that good stuff. And, which is awesome. Let's get into the positives about Thrill Kill. So, this is the coolest idea for a 4-player party game. For a fighting game, it's actually a 4-player game. It's actually really fun. All the characters are very unique in this game, in my opinion. All of them do not suck. They're actually pretty unique in their own. So, like Imp, Dr. Faustus, Tormentor is a great character. Belladonna mostly. Yeah, they're unique in their own way, in their own fighting style. So, and the endings to this game are really cool, and all that good stuff. So this is one of the cleanest FMV ending cutscenes for a PlayStation game. It really is, and I'll show you one full-length ending in one of the characters right here.
And in a surprise legal move, convicted serial killer Keith Lee Skaggs was released from prison today by Judge William Whitefield. Prosecutors and defense attorneys were shocked by the judge's decision. Known as the Cowtown Strangler, Keith Lee Skaggs had admitted in court to strangling over 30 victims, including the late wife of Judge William Whitefield. Judge Whitefield has been unavailable for comment. In other news.
So there you go. It's one of the endings to the game. It's actually really cool, in my opinion. It's one of the cleanest endings. And all that good stuff. Alright, my next positive. The fatalities are actually easy to input if you look up online. You have to press a certain combination. I'm showing you guys for example. So you have to press a certain combination to actually get the fatality to work before lightning hits you at the end. So you gotta be pressing the certain combination to get it to work in that game. So before lightning hits you. So the hard part is trying to catch the last opponent. It's really fucking hard. That's one tiny negative about it. So I know it's gonna be all positives, but okay. And all that stuff. I'll show you an example of a fatality finisher right here in this video. And my very last positive of what can I say about the game Thrill Kill, the unreleased PS1 game, is this has a great fucking soundtrack. This is one of the best soundtracks to a fighting game. It has a dark, edgier, techno type music feel to it to set the atmosphere of this game. You know what you're in for. So for Thrill Kill, this has the best soundtrack too. My god, it's actually pretty good. So, one of the best soundtracks to a fighting game, which is in Thrill Kill. And overall, this is one of my favorite games of all time. It's definitely Thrill Kill for the unreleased PS1 game. And this game was actually already finished before it got out to the shelves, but this was actually going to be Virgin Interactive's last game they ever released. But unfortunately, EA bought them out, which fucking sucks. and they decided to not release this game. So fuck you guys. So, and it was advertised on a catalog on the toys thing for newspaper too. They were gonna sell this game. So never happened. Fuck you. End of story. That's history. So you can only play this game on emulator, on the PS1 emulator, sadly. So if you can manage to find the AO version for it, so the adults only version, so it's actually really fun. So, and there's combo challenges for each character in the training room, so which is awesome, fun challenge mode for that too. And I definitely recommend this game to you guys, as well as the other four. I had my list of my other game, Mortal Kombat ripoff games, and all that good stuff. So I hope you, Baston friends and Lemon Pie Cuties, enjoyed my top 5 favorite Mortal Kombat ripoff games. They're actually pretty good in my opinion. It took me a while to edit this video for you guys, for your viewing pleasure, and I'm happy I got over 600 subscribers thanks to you guys. So to keep my channel alive, of course. And I'm still doing the Quan Chi look, so there you go. Anyway, I will happily end this 600 subscriber video here. So if you enjoy my top 5 favorite Mortal Kombat ripoff games, they're actually pretty good in my opinion. Subscribe to me if you haven't. Make sure you click the bell to get all of my notifications whenever I'll upload, of course. And also share this, my top 5 list of my favorite Mortal Kombat ripoff games. And all that good stuff. And my Facebook page is on my description of the video as well. And I like to thank all of my best home friends and Lemon Pie Cuties for subscribing to my channel. I got up to 600 subscribers. I can get 398 more subscribers. Hopefully I can get up to 1,000 subscribers from you guys. That'll be really awesome if you do. And I will see you later on my next video. Goodbye.